last night. Oh, hold on for 1 second, folks. Hello?
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 Oh, it's
Samuel. It's Kathy.
it's Kathy. It's
Kathy
Catherine.
Harris.
Yes, it's nearly Senator Katherine Harris.
Senator Katherine
Well,
Harris.
not
Hello.
quite senator, but
Hello.
let me just. People probably remember you, but you were the Secretary of State in Florida who gave us George Bush, and then you were a congresswoman, and then you didn't win the
Yeah. Same old. Where's my movie? I've seen Game Change, Fair Game. Where's my movie? I mean, they had the thing about recount, but Laura Dern did. That was not at all how I apply my makeup. But anyway, Sam, listen to me.
So you saw Game Change?
Yes.
And did you enjoy it?
Well, I wasn't in it.
No, I know that.
So no, I didn't. No, the short answer in a word, no, I didn't. Did not. Listen, Sam.
Yes.
Let's get right to it. You were just talking about Michael Bloomberg being worried. Well, I'll say he should be. I know that you are going to be at the Bowery Hotel this evening.
That's
Is
correct.
That right, for Occupy? Well, are you going to leave defecation piles all over the hotel? All over the Bowery? Because, Sam, Mayor Mike has every reason to be alarmed.
No, I appreciate your mentioning that. I was actually I am taking part in the awareness experiment, which is a collective of media makers that support Occupy. Yes, that's going to be at the Bowery Hotel on the second floor. But no,
your voice is cutting out. Your voice is cutting. Is that little Jewish fella, Raviv Ullman, going to be there too with you?
Yes, he is. Yes, we hear you fine. Am I cutting out now?
No, now you're fine. Well, I don't want to hear anything about you or that little Raviv defecating in the Bowery Hotel because it's a lovely hotel.
No, I don't. In fact, I make a rule only to defecate in toilets that I have intimate knowledge of.
Yeah, toilets. You wish. I know you people. You don't use the indoor plumbing. Speaking of which,
what do you mean by you people?
You know what I mean.
No, I don't.
Jews.
I'm sorry?
Jews.
Did you say Jews don't use indoor plumbing? Where did you?
I didn't say all of them. Listen. Anyway, Samuel. Speaking of plumbing, as you know, I've been touring with Joseph the plumber on supporting his Ohio 999 plan in the 9th District.
Yes, I know. I understand that he is the Republican candidate there, and he is supportive of the 999 plan. I had no idea that you were touring with him.
Yes, well, as you know, Jeff Foxworthy is supporting Romney.
Yeah.
But we just got a wonderful endorsement from Peanut. Jeff Dunham's puppet is going to be endorsing Joseph the plumber. You know Peanut?
Wait a second. I'm sorry.
Jeff Dunham and
No, I know. I'm familiar. Jeff Dunham is a ventriloquist, but you're saying that Jeff Dunham,
Jeff Dunham is supporting Santorum right now. So Peanut is with us and Joseph the plumber in Ohio.
That's great. That's great news. I guess you've wrapped up that entire puppet vote.
Well, we're also just about to get the endorsement. Have you ever seen that little animated figure of the toenail fungus on those commercials about the fungal infections under your toenail?
You know, I don't.
And there's a little animated critter that lifts up your toenail to show the fungus that you can take care of with either Lamisil or Dermasil. That fungal infection is called onychomycosis. it leaves a foul odor, and it has a thickening and a darkening of the toenail. Well, the little fella who lifts your toenail to explain it to you, he's just about to announce that he's endorsing Joseph the Plumber as well.
Wow, that's quite a coup.
I know.
I had no idea. I had no idea that onychomacosis.
Onychomycosis.
I didn't know that thing was that political. But that brings me to. I wanted to talk to you about the race. It's been a while since we talked, and in fact, Michelle Bachmann who you were supporting is no longer in the race.
No, Michelle Mabel was in Illinois last night trying to, it was very sunny yesterday in Chicago. As you know, there's a low voter turnout because, as you know, the Republican Party is so white now, and there's so many albinos even, that the sunlight is very hard on their skin and their eyes, and they find it hard to come out and vote.
Wait, are you saying you're saying that the reason why the voter turnout in Chicago, which apparently was the lowest it's been in 70 years,
right,
was
because of the sun?
Because Republicans were afraid of getting sun poisoning?
Well, when your skin is so white, your eyes are very light sensitive because of the lack of melanin. So there's a low white voter turnout when the sun is shining, and that's not good for Republicans.
See, I had no idea that was the problem. And
Michelle was trying to help the albinos, but they just couldn't do it. They couldn't see. It was so sunny. So they couldn't come out and vote.
So you're telling me that Michelle Bachmann was attempting...
Michelle Mabel, yes, she was trying to escort the white voters out into the sun, but they found it very difficult because of the burning and the gnashing of the teeth.
The gnashing of the teeth? I'm not sure I understand where the gnashing of the teeth comes
from the pain of the sunlight on their eyes and their skin.
But you didn't. But let's hold on for a second now. So aside from that, you didn't mention Michelle Bachmann. She was the horse.
Right, and then as we've discussed before, Sam, then we deferred to the males in the party. We are there to serve, and.
So wait. I'm sorry. You're saying that Michelle Bachmann dropped out because it's.
She is deferring to the other candidates who are male, who are doing a little better than Michelle. That is women's work. And also, we are spending a great deal of time trying to find out about all those liars trying to get their abortions, Sam.
All the liars?
All the lying that's going on. The state senator in Idaho who talked about all the women who are lying about rape and incest to get their abortions.
Oh, yes, I did hear about that. He claimed that...
Yes, well, it's true. So, a woman will say anything to get that abortion. You know what I mean? You've heard, the dog ate my homework, the check's in the mail, I was raped. Those old chestnuts. A likely story.
So wait a second. Why would women lie, to get an abortion? So you're saying that they don't want to say that...
That's what Planned Parenthood does, Sam. It turns women into liars and harlots and Jezebels.
Harlots and Jezebels and liars.
Yeah,
because
that's
they
what
all
Planned
want to get
Parenthood does. And your progressive, East Coast, liberal, Jewish, elitist, university, latte drinking worldview turns women into liars. They'll say anything to get an abortion. Anything.
Have you had?
So it's up to the doctor to have to do the legwork. But, they can't all be House, can they?
They can't all be what?
House. He goes the extra mile.
Who's House?
Or Quincy. Remember Quincy, Sam?
I sure do. Yeah, but he
Remember how much he used to find out if people were lying or if they committed a murder.
But wasn't he actually like a coroner or
He was a coroner, but what I mean is he did the legwork. He did his due diligence. Planned Parenthood turns women into liars.
Well, but you're aware that abortions are legal in this country. They're a legal medical procedure.
What?
Abortion is legal. The Supreme Court...
I don't... Now you're a liar.
What?
You're
No,
lying.
no. This is the Supreme Court, Roe v. Wade.
No, I think you're mistaken, Sam. I think you're very much mistaken. Abortion is not legal in this country because the Father God, praised him, white power, would never allow such a thing.
No, wait. It is. In fact, it's been.
The Father God's laws, praise him, white power, Breitbart, he would never allow such a thing.
I'm sorry. Did you say? Did you say Breitbart?
What?
I'm sorry. I thought you said.
Oh, I thought you were never going to mention that name again.
What?
Yeah, I thought you were never going to mention his name again. See, you're a liar. See, and by the way, you know what I was talking about with Joseph the plumber?
No.
A few weeks ago, you were talking about Marshall McLuhan. By the way, it's McLuhan, not McLaren.
Okay.
Were you thinking of
really
Malcolm
intensely
McLaren?
Listening to the
Listen,
show.
I don't like. Joseph was very upset. You were saying Marshall McLaren. Now, were you thinking of Malcolm McLaren, who helped with Vivian Westwood kick off the punk revolution? Fashion-wise,
it's very possible.
based on the look of Richard Hell and the Voidoids. Is that? I mean, if you were confused, Sam, but it's Marshall McLuhan.
Marshall McLuhan, yes.
Not
the media
McLaren.
the medium is the message, correct?
Exactly. Well,
Right.
you know it now.
Well,
You know that
I didn't
now,
realize that you and Joe the plumber both listen to the show that much.
Joseph, of course you need to keep your enemies closer. You've heard that old joke.
Well, that's not very nice to say. Are you suggesting that I'm your enemy?
What?
Are you suggesting that I'm your enemy?
Samuel, this is a war, praise him, white power, Breitbart. I'm just saying that we need to, that the war on Christmas is going to be gearing up again soon.
Well,
It's almost war on Christmas season,
March.
so we got...
Why is there a war on
It
Christmas?
starts earlier and earlier every year with you people. The war on Christmas, it gets earlier and earlier every year.
Easter's in between us now. Shouldn't we be having a war on Easter before then?
Oh, don't worry. We have already got our soldiers ready for the war on Easter. But I'm telling you, the war on Christmas gets earlier and earlier every year. Doesn't it seem like that, Sam?
I don't really see that there is a war on Christmas.
No, you wouldn't, would you? You're probably too busy defecating at the Bowery Hotel with Ravi Volman.
At the awareness experiment. Yeah, no, I'm not going to be defecating at the Bowery Hotel. There's no...
I'm telling you, there's something rotten in Denmark. Methinks it doesn't pass the smell test, Sam.
What is rotten in Denmark? I'm not sure I follow what
The
you're saying.
defecation. The defecation. And when I say Denmark, of course, I mean the Bowery.
So you're saying that there's people defecating in the Bowery now, and that's part of what Bloomberg has been talking about, and that's what you're...
Well, wherever Occupy goeth, defecation doth follow, does it not?
Well, look, you're aware that everyone poops. I mean, that's we've actually got a book for my child. I mean, it's people. There's no reports of people defecating anywhere. I mean, other than in a bathroom.
There have been allegations of defecation that have reached far and wide. Listen, the Tea Party people, as we've discussed before, they are very used to not having indoor plumbing. The average Tea Party member still does not have indoor plumbing in their homes.
I don't think
so they know what to do defecating outside. So they'll be quite ready for the zombie apocalypse when it does happen. They'll know how to survive and defecate with great discretion and decorum outside.
Wait a second. What is the zombie apocalypse, and why won't there be toilets?
Sam, have you not been watching that documentary series on AMC, The Walking Dead?
Wait, The Walking Dead? I don't think that's
the documentary series, The Walking Dead.
It's
happening in Atlanta, Georgia. But surprisingly, very few African-American zombies. That's the weirdest thing. That in Atlanta, Georgia, Sam, and yet, where's all the African Americans? What are they up to?
What are the African Americans are up to?
Yeah, they're in Atlanta, Georgia, in that documentary, The Walking Dead. And yet I see a lot of white people, a lot of white undead walkers, as they're called.
I got to tell you, I don't think that is a documentary. I'm 95 to
Oh, right. And
90.
next you're going to say True Blood isn't a documentary. A likely story. What are you going to say next? You were raped?
That I was raped?
Yes,
No,
like
I'm
a
not. Listen,
liar.
I think that I think it's quite provable as to whether or not it's a documentary. I don't know what the rape has to do with it,
I'm
but
just talking about all the lying, Sam.
the
All the
lying.
lying to get your abortions and
Well, former near. Excuse me. I'm a little. I have to.
just call me
Get,
Kathy. Keep it simple. Call me
Kathy
Kathy.
Harris, thank you so much for joining us. I,
Don't forget Joseph the Plumber, 999, Ohio's 9th District. Praise him, white power, Breitbart. And don't forget, we've got Peanut, Jeff Dunham's puppet supporting, coming out. We're just about to get an announcement from the animated character who lifts up your toenail lid.
That is great. Yes, we're well. I'm looking forward to that, and hopefully you can come back real soon and report on the progress that you're making in the 9th district.
Yes, we will, and we'll have our eyes on you tonight at the Bowery Hotel.
Well, I
We're
promise.
we're gonna be keeping close tabs and taking names and photos of all the defecants on the Bowery.
I think you might be using that word incorrectly, but I think you right. That's fine.
I think you might be.
Well, I think defecant is. I don't have time to look that up. Someone. Well, that's
I'm
not.
sure you don't. No, it's what do you call it? McLaren's. You call it McLaren's.
Okay. Well, near Kathy Harris. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you, Samuel. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.